there, it's Susie again at Alabaster Flask, going to show you how to make some lace Christmas trees. I made this one last night when I was kind of playing around, and this one I just made while trying to do the last tutorial, which I realized was out of frame, so here we go again. Anyways, these are darling little trees. You could use them for anything. They're very easy to make, very quick, so we'll go through this quickly. I've cut these out with a cardstock, backed with cardstock, and measured from the top an inch out on either side for the smaller ones, and for the larger ones, it's from the top an inch and a half out on either side. So then you end up with two different sizes of trees, and ultimately from there you can figure out anything if you want to make them bigger. I also want to try one eventually out of this, backed with cardstock, would be really pretty. And with some beautiful avocado paper that I got from Kristen at KriramaArt, who's the one who inspired me to do these little trees. She told me to make some out of lace. So that's what I'm doing. So we're going to try this one here. Now I have to sit down and hopefully try to stay in frame this time. So I use this, I pre-cut everything just for sake of timing, as I don't want the video to go too long and bore you all to tears. Everybody always gives some disclaimers when they start their videos. I'm not fond of doing videos at all. I don't care for the sound of my voice. I don't always stay focused as well as I could, and I'm very messy. So there are my disclaimers. So anyways, here we go. We're going to coat this with this cheap, wonderful glue from the dollar store that I like because it's clear, it's thick, and it seems to be really great for laying down kind of materials that need to be manipulated a bit before the glue dries on you. So we're going to try this with just a few pieces of some vintage American lace that I have tons of. And you just want to set it down, pat it into place a bit, and then you can use a large, now this time I'm using larger pieces as opposed to the narrower ones that I was using before, just again for sake of time. I'm going to put down a little bit of fabric tack on here to try and get it, because the Balzac dries so slowly that it kind of comes up while you're working with it. And then you can add in whatever. I like to variegate the colors a little because I think it looks better. So I'm going to add that one. I'm going to actually glue onto the lace that I'm applying. So I think it'll make it easier. I leave a little on the outside so that I can either trim it up later or leave it the way I like it. The thing I love about fabric tack is if you get it somewhere else, you can just rub it and it balls up and you have a really nice clean surface. This one's bothering me, just extending so far right now. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it up now, and then probably more later. This piece I think I want up here. Try to make sure that you've got the right side of your glue, which is really easy if you're working with corded glue, or lace. It's really easy to tell. Sometimes it's not so easy to tell what the right side is. But you can see how easy this is and how amenable it is to using just so many different kinds of materials. You're not limited to lace. You could do what Kree did and use sari trims. You could use fabric. You could use paper. You can use anything you want. But when you're done, you're going to have a really darling little Christmas tree that you can use in your journals, or you could stuff them into pockets. You can add them to your Christmas cards if you still do that. Lots of different things you can do. The other ones, what I did when I was finished, as you can see, this one's almost finished already. I'll add one more little piece in here, is I used some German sterling silver glass glitter. And what it does is, if it's exposed to air, which it may not be in this case, it oxidizes. And if you've ever seen a piece of vintage card or something that has glitter that looks almost pewter colored, that's what it is. It's sterling silver glass glitter. So that is, it's not perfect, but it's good for right now. So then we need to add a little trunk. And I had this great piece of embossed board that I used for one of them. I'm just going to use that again for this one. Make sure you glue on the right side of the trunk and not the wrong side, or you'll just end up with a big gluey mess. So we're going to put that on there. And then, oh, I really don't want to do this glitter again, but I know that I need to show you just in case that's what... Actually, no, let's do this time. And this is going to be really challenging for me because I'm not really big into adding stones to things, because I just feel like it's so hard to do. But I really want some little glittery things on this. It'll make it look more like a tree. Unfortunately, most of these ones are blue, but thought I had some clear. I've got dozens of colors. It's just they're not all out of the bags. And Charlie, you can go away. Sorry, Cat wants to go in it. Anyways, you can see where I'm going with this. You can add rhinestones or buttons or whatever you want to it, and really fancy it up as much as you'd like, which I'm not going to do right now. But you can see on this one, you can see how the glitter is, I hope. And what that is I just literally sprinkled the glitter onto the tree without putting any glue down, and then I cover it with this triple thick crystal clear glaze. I just spray it well with that, and it sticks the glitter down onto the, see, it doesn't come off, or not much anyways. So there you have it. It's easy, it's fun, and gives you some really cute little trees you could do whatever with. So if you want more tutorials, let me know. I will see what else I can come up with. Subscribe to my channel. I'll link everybody down below that I've mentioned, including my dear friend Michelle at Boho Crafty Chica, who's always willing to try new things and is always spurring me on to try to do different things and think outside the box. So have a lovely afternoon, and I hope to chat with you later. Bye.